What's up everyone, Drew here. We're taking a look at the iPhone 5. We are giving our full review today. It has officially been 2 weeks since the iPhone 5 has been announced and launched as of September 21st, 2012, and it is now October 5th, 2012. Sadly, it is the death of Steve Jobs, so rest in peace, Steve Jobs, and thank you for your hard work over at Apple over the years. So let's go ahead and get straight on into it. So right here is the actual iPhone 5. You can see right off the bat we did get the black slate version. They also have this in white. So they only have this in two colors. The black slate looks a little bit better than the white. Now people do say this scratches easily. I haven't had any problems with scratching. Like I've said, I've had this for 2 weeks. Now I did have to send this off to Apple Care because there was some dust underneath my LCD screen, but they took that away no problem. It was gone basically 2 days max, if that, so I did have to go back to my 4S, but nonetheless the iPhone 5 came back to me, and there we go. So let's give you guys kind of a hardware tour of the actual phone, then we'll talk about the specs. So this is a 4-inch screen now diagonally. They did not change the actual width of the phone, so we can compare this with the iPhone 4 or 4S. This is the 4S here, and if we have it down at the bottom, you guys can see basically about an inch bigger. That's the only thing you could really notice from the side. Now you can definitely tell how thick the iPhone 4 and 4S is compared to the size on the iPhone 5. The iPhone 5 is really thin, so that is a nice little touch right there. You can't even tell the iPhone 5 is in your hand. Now if you hold the iPhone 4S or the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 5 together, you can definitely notice the difference that the iPhone 4 or 4S feels like a brick compared to the iPhone 5 feels like a paperweight. So do keep that in mind right there. So let's go ahead and go over all the ports and everything on this phone. So starting off, you can see we have the power button. It's on the right side still. And over here on the left, you notice we don't have the headphone jack. The headphone jack has moved to the bottom, which is a nice little touch. We'll talk about that here in a minute. On this side here, you have the usual vibrate switch and volume up and down button. Then here at the bottom, you have the headphone jack now, 3.5mm headphone jack, still the same. And you have your lightning port as well. You have the 8-pin connector now. You no longer have the 30-pin, so they did change the actual charging cable, which is nice. Then you have the speaker and mic on the side there. On the back, you do have the actual nano SIM now. It's no longer micro. They've actually changed the SIM card, so that is a nice little touch that way, so it's smaller. And this also has 4G LTE support, which is really nice, so you can rock LTE with the iPhone 5 versus the 4 and 4S. You have the all-new improved FaceTime camera is moved to the top instead of on the left side there like it was on the iPhone 4 or 4S. You can see that right there. I believe this shoots at 720p now. And then down here you have your home button, so let's slide to unlock. Now this does ship off with iOS 6, so that's a really nice touch. iOS 6 has a lot of new features. We have post to Twitter, post to Facebook, and you can check all of your weather, so on and so forth, just like you normally would. Now in iOS 6, YouTube is gone, so you have to download the YouTube app. And then here you have your maps. These are the TomTom maps, really nice little maps there. People are saying they're having a map gate. I haven't had any problems with it, but those are basically the main features of iOS 6. So let's talk about the accessories. So what you get inside the box, here you have your standard 2.0 USB, and then you get your lightning port right there. That is the new charging cable Apple is going for. Basically, you put it in one way, and then you can reverse it as well. So there's no really way which way this goes in. You can switch it in one way and the other way, which is a really nice touch. So if you're in the dark, you don't have to worry about shining the light on the 30-pin like you had to in the past. So that's always a nice little touch there. And they also did include some earpods. These are Apple's new branding earpods. They no longer have the original that fall out of your ear. These things are awesome. I've been enjoying them, and you can pick these up for roughly around $30 if you did not get the iPhone 5 or the new iPod Touch, because they do ship with the iPod Touch. So that's what you get inside the box. We'll take a look at that here in a second as well. So let's open the box up. Here we still have the original plastic. And basically what you get is the earpods, the USB connector. I never really use that. And then obviously you get your lightning port there. And obviously Apple stickers, so on and so forth. I did do an unboxing of this, so if you want to see that, check that out. And here's the phone once again. So overall, it's a very solid phone. Like I said, I haven't had any problems with it other than taking it to Apple Care. But nonetheless, I really do enjoy it. I really recommend coming from a 4S, I wasn't really for sure if I wanted to get the 5, but I'm glad I did. I did pick this up on launch day. I waited 5.5 hours with my buddy Dan, so definitely a good little choice we made for the iPhone 4S coming to the iPhone 5. We do this every year, and I definitely do enjoy standing out line, talking to people, waiting for the iPhone 5 to come out. Definitely a nice little touch there I do every year. I like to do it. So that's basically it with my review of the iPhone 5. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. So definitely make sure you guys subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, drop off your comments down below, follow us on Facebook and Twitter for more up-to-date news. All those links are down below in the video description. Till next video, guys, we'll see you guys in the next one.